Hey everyone, it's Jess from Camera by Your Side. I'm here with Hollywood Ending.
What up?
It's been about 2 years since we last talked. We were in Wildwood. Whoa. You've had like 2 EPs come out. You've toured across the world. So what has it been like since then?
Oh man, I can't believe it's been 2 years. That's what it's been like. No, I mean, yeah, it's weird that we haven't seen you in 2 years, but it's been great.
Japan, we've gone to Europe. I think we've done a few tours with a bunch of different bands, and it was freaking sick. Like, we've had the most amazing time so far, and we've just been growing, and I guess we got older.
Danny got his first chest hair just yesterday.
Very excited about it.
Yeah, I named it Harold.
He
just grows really long, but I cut him off recently, so I can't.
Yeah, we yanked it out of him. But anyways, regardless, to answer your question, he's been incredible. We've done a lot of traveling since we last saw you, and we've gotten a lot better as a band, I think, and learned a lot about life. Yeah, we're old now. We're like 20 years old.
We know the meaning of life now.
We know the meaning of life.
Now, you guys go to different countries, so girls sing your songs back in different languages. This must be so insane, like crazy. Could you guys compare and contrast maybe different countries you've been into, the American crowds, or, you know, different places you've been and what it's like to be with those kind of audiences?
All right, I'm going to do this real quick. I think, we've hit like England, the UK, America, and Japan. And US fans are crazy. Oh, and Canada. I just meant as like USA. My bad. They didn't let me in Canada. US fans are crazy, really nice. Everyone gets stoked at the shows. UK, everyone's stoked, but a little bit more dirtier in a weird way.
They're more naughty, yeah, for sure.
Everyone's like, getting their tits out and stuff like that. And then Japan is the complete contrast, where everyone's just super polite. Everyone's just like,
You know, you'll play a
And
song,
they know all the words, but then you talk to them, they don't know any English.
Yeah.
So it's cool that they take the time to learn English, at least for your songs.
yeah. I mean, we played some shows over there, and during the show, you don't really know what anyone's doing because you don't know if they're digging it, because everyone's just like, you know. And then afterwards, the meet and greet, was wild, and we're like, oh well,
And they're
yeah.
like, oh my god, I love you.
It was like everyone just like,
You'll be like, how are you guys feeling? They're just like,
But they just don't know what you said.
yeah, I guess
We
that's how we're
thought
like,
we were just the worst
like,
band
we
ever when we
suck.
went there.
I think what it is they don't want to interrupt you in Japan. They're really humble and really just like polite people. Polite is the best word. So they don't want to like interrupt you on stage.
yeah, I'm gonna marry a Japanese girl.
I think we all will. But no, but Japan was one of the most incredible places we've ever been. That was the farthest we've ever been. The food was awesome. And England is just incredible. England is like the U.S., but if the girls were more inappropriate. But, you know, obviously we like that. And basically what Chris said. And yeah, that's about it. And then all the places in Europe we went with the Janoskians were just all their own world, but in the best way ever. It was great.
Canada is like a mix of Japan and England.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Really nice, but also kind of like really crazy. So.
Yeah, Canada feels like a second home for us because it's like it's right next to us, and all the girls come from Canada to the U.S. shows. Like tonight, there are girls from Canada and you know all the East Coast states and some of the West Coast states that travel. So it's really cool.
So you guys get tweets and everything from different countries and different languages. Do you guys ever go through when you're tagged as people's Man Crush Mondays? Do you guys ever like look through all of that and like how do you feel when you see that on Twitter and Instagram?
We creep a lot.
Yeah, Dan freaking like tweets me a hashtag Man Crush Monday like every Monday, and it just gets weird. It's the only one I see. He like spams me with it. So no, I mean like we see all the fans like doing it. It's like really weird because like we're just like you'd hold that for me. But, it's really weird because we're just like our own dudes, but like these girls are just like, oh my god, I love you, and that's just like okay, cool.
I think one of my favorite things is seeing like the good thing about social media being part of this like era of social media is that we get to see all of our fans in other countries. Like we can connect with all of them, so we have people from like India tweeting us, Brazil, like South America. It's like it's so insane to be able to actually talk to them, and Japan too. It's like all these places that are literally so far away from us, but we can see what they're thinking, and they seeing tweets about us in other languages. It's really cool.
Well said, Kimby. Thank you.
Now, since the beginning, you guys have been really in touch with your fans, and you guys did house parties. Now, you've grown since the house parties, but still something you guys kind of do, and other bands have kind of modeled after you doing that. What was it like going to people's houses? I mean, it must be kind of a cool experience because it's it's different. And
I was like, we always really liked them. But we've probably done like maybe 150 house parties, maybe 200. And like the other day, we doing like kind of recently. I rolled up to it and I was like, wow, like, this is really weird that we're just rolling up to houses randomly, like by ourselves, like just us four would do them.
Yeah.
Like roll up to this house, like just not even be worried about like getting killed or anything. Every place is extremely hospitable. They fed us and rocked out and just chilled.
Yeah,
so they've been awesome.
Much, like, food, and it's really cool to like see like where these like fans live and like I don't meet their parents and stuff, and just to chill in their living room and like kind of.
It seems like it could be really sketch, but it's awesome.
I think it gives us a little close relationship with the fans, and also I think it's another fun weird thing is that we get to know a lot of the parents. Like a lot of times it shows you're never gonna see the parents, but because of house parties, we become like really close with parents at like different parts of the country. It's really weird.
There's a lot of MILFs at these houses.
Of course. And Chris likes MILFs, yes.
I think everyone likes MILFs.
Yeah. No, it's all about the gills.
I think we have the best meals on tour at these house parties for sure.
We eat the best of those
meals. Yeah. We don't get family made meals on tour ever. It's just like McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. So to actually have house parties is kind of a nice relief. We get to be in houses again. We're like, yes, it's like home, sort of.
Music wasn't part of your life. Could you see yourself anywhere, like university? What could you be doing? Like,
everyone has a different answer for that.
Yeah.
Me, I applied to colleges and everything. I did that, all that jazz. I was very much, I didn't really take music into serious consideration, like as an occupation, until this band started. It was like this random thing that kind of happened. My last band kind of taught me the like ropes of that, and then it just kind of happened. I was like, screw it, like this is incredible. I have to do it. So basically, I just flew out to California and joined the band, and here I am.
I think, yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Tyler?
Dude, for me, I mean, like,
Me and Tyler wouldn't be in college.
yeah, we probably wouldn't be.
We'd be on the street.
Yeah,
Trevor would be
rapping.
a doctor.
Yeah.
Chris would be that 28-year-old dude that's in college, just being really creepy.
No, Chris would honestly probably be on the beach, like, serving pancakes and not, like, actually doing college. But, like, for me, like, I think, like, college is really important. I think there's a lot of things that you could, like, if you want to be something specifically, like, you can go to college and learn how to do that and how to be that. That's the, like, path for it. For me, I never, like, really thought that college was, like, my path. And even before this band, I didn't, like, know that I was going to go to college. I just knew that I was going to do something, like, on my own. Just, like, so, I mean, like, I think college is cool. And if you want to, like, do something that college can help you with, by all means, do it. But, like, for me, and I think Dan, like, we just... we
ain't about that
we wouldn't have done it. But, you know. But college is cool. I'm not hating or anything like that.
It's good for some people.
I'm kind of hating.
And for others, it's, you know, it's not the right fit. And that's just how it is, you know. That's how you got to look at it.
Definitely, totally respect that. Now, Chris had a song on 5 Seconds of Summer's new EP. So can I ask you, how did that happen? How did that connection and how did that songwriting session go?
I started writing the song when I was like 17, before this band actually, and it was actually one of the first songs I kind of brought into the project when we first met. Yeah, and for whatever reason it wasn't the right sound at the time, and we kind of went a more like synth route. And basically the song was sitting there, and my brother actually was writing with 5SOS in London, and he took this song into the session. Just said, "What do you think of this?" And they loved it, and then it just kind of transpired from there. So yeah,
a lot of weird connections in the music scene.
I'll tell you what, it's written about Megan Fox from that movie Jennifer's Body. That's what inspired it, for real. Yeah.
How's it back?
Going off of 5 Seconds of Summer, they kind of had a similar music video concept, and a lot of people compare them to you because, yeah, I mean, very similar, weird. But I think that's what happened. Okay. It was eerily, you know, similar. But other than that little like situation, how do you guys feel about them? Are you guys fans? I know a lot of your fans were, you know, wondering how, because they know you like One Direction, but.
Oh man, yeah, we love them. I mean,
yeah, I mean, well, the thing for us
recently,
yeah, like that happened, and you know, I mean, it was an awesome video concept, so you know, I don't blame them for doing a superhero video because everyone wants to be a superhero, you know. But like, I think that they're pretty awesome. You know, it's cool like to have like a pop mainstream band like be able to like open up like a door for every other kind of band to be like, you know, out there. I don't know. I think it's yeah, for sure. Yeah, we like them a lot. We actually met them recently, and they were really cool. They came to a party that we were at, and we just like jammed like Slipknot with them. So
a lot of people saw it. There's like a video of it, and it kind of went viral.
They were really cool. They're really nice. So I have nothing bad to say about them. They're nice, but
we like them. We respect them as musicians too.
Yeah,
they're really talented.
They're cool.
We listen to their music. We're fans.
Yeah, positive vibes.
So you guys are on the Turn Up tour right now. You're heading over to the UK. So anything else besides the tours that you guys have planned coming out? I mean, I know you're working on some new music. Maybe by the end of the year, what can we expect?
A lot of stuff we're schemers. We always scheme. We got a lot of stuff planned. A lot of touring. I mean, really, we've been on tour nonstop since Freaks and Geeks. So this is like, you know, almost half a year, about half a year. Even more than that. Yeah, almost a year. Weird. But, yeah, we just more touring. We're going to the UK and doing a full headliner over there. And then, I don't know, maybe some other little surprises here and there. But we have a lot of new music that we're playing on this tour and the headlining over in the UK. And so we're kind of giving the fans a little glimpse of what is coming up in our new kind of direction.
Big.
It's going to be big.